It's interesting how people are so easily affected by this influential giant we call the social media. We see hundreds committing suicide, thousands spreading hate, and an even greater number aiding to a political turmoil. And the worst part of it is, most of it is never even reported. Now let's take an example. Your activity clutters up on most of your friends' timelines. Now, one of your friends, or perhaps an individual who follows you, comes across a post that you find harmless, but to that particular individual, that post could be extremely offensive, perhaps blasphemous depending on his own interpretation. We have seen a tremendous spike in the usage of social media. Last decade, a spectacular transition was seen from cellular communication to this influential giant, and I think it would be accurate to call this era as the age of social media.
Let's shed some light on the facts and figures regarding social media hate speech in Pakistan, which are astounding. The online hate speech report survey in Pakistan has found that 92% of respondents have come across such content online and 51% have been the target of it. Despite this, most were largely unaware of hate speech laws in Pakistan. According to this figure, statistics show that politicians accounted for 38%, media personnel at 10%, and personal attacks at 20% as hate speech victims. Of those who admitted to being targeted, 42% said it was because of their religion, 23% because of their nationality, 22% because of their race and ethnicity, and 16% because of their sex, gender, and sexual orientation.
This groundswell of online activity has seen emergence of a dangerous trend, that of growing hate speech. This problem came into spotlight in 2011 when sitting governor of Punjab, Mr. Salman Taseer, was shot by his gunmen in Islamabad.
This is the popular shopping district where the governor was shot dead in broad daylight.
An increasing number of instances of radicalized, xenophobic, racist and sexist discourse with threats of harassment and violence have been seen on the local cyberspace, with targets ranging from women, minorities and other religious groups. The notable victims of hate speech include Malala Yousafzai, Sharmeen Obaid Chinoy, Parvez Hoodboy, and even the late philanthropist Abdul Sattar Eidi was not spared on this matter. Kindil Baloj, who rose to her fame via video blogging on Facebook, was subjected to honor killing by her own brother. According to her brother, what motivated him were the hateful comments being spread on social media that brought him and his family shame.
The foremost thing that we need to do is to make the definition of hate speech crystal clear in our minds, because it has often been seen that the accounts of hate speech on social media are being made on the pretext of the right to free speech. Simply put, social media can be used as a platform to voice the victims of hate speech so that the cases in point can be highlighted effectively in order to gather support from the masses. Now let's see what can be done to create a long-term effect in a fight against hate speech in our country. The legislature of Pakistan should design cybercrime laws to suit the severity of our problem in our country. The recently passed cybercrime bill by the National Assembly clearly shows the lack of interest of our country's lawmakers towards this grim issue. Now is the time the educated class of our country should come together and actually contribute to the welfare of our society. Data scientists and web developers should make a statistical tool that uses social media to make real-time predictions of where hate crimes may occur next.
These solutions are not just far-fetched thoughts. The world around us is making it all possible. For instance, True Vision, an online and cellular application platform, is being used by the Association of Chief Police Officers in Wales since 2011 for hate speech reporting and information provision for victims. As for the development of online cyber hate detection tools, the Social Data Sciences Lab, in collaboration with CST in London, has already developed an online cyber hate detection tool for Twitter communications. As such, the solutions are already around us, with functional and tested timeline, resource, and financial tools. All we need to do is act. It is about time that we realize that while the former instigates debate, the latter incites violence.